A new U.S. study is sounding the alarm about synthetic chemicals lurking in everyday household items. Joining us now is board-certified rheumatologist Dr. Masa Tehrani. We're talking about phthalates here. And this new study found involvement with heart disease with phthalates. Here's what the study said. Quote, in 2018, an estimated 356,238 deaths globally were attributed to phthalate exposure, representing nearly 14% of all cardiovascular deaths among individuals aged 55 to 64. Of these, 349,000 were attributed to the use of plastics. This is terrifying.
It's horrible, and 200,000 of those deaths, John, were here in the U.S. So phthalates are these things, these little chemicals in plastics that make them malleable and softer, and they are all around us. They are from our flooring and food packaging to shampoos, body lotions, even toys. And aside from this cardiovascular risk, they are known endocrine disruptors, which means they can cause infertility, thyroid problems, they can cause estrogen and testosterone imbalances. So two things we can all do. At this point, we should all be avoiding plastic containers, using glass jars. And a lot of those plastic containers on the back say microwave safe. Well, that's not the same as phthalate free, so we got to get rid of them. And the second big point is fragrance. So when you see the word fragrance on a label, that usually is code for this product having a ton of hidden phthalates. We got to try to opt for fragrance-free options. But ultimately, I think we need to regulate the production of these chemicals. And there's some good news out of the Environmental Protection Agency this week saying that they're proposing to limit some of these chemicals from entering our water supplies and trying to put some limits for manufacturers to help regulate this. It's a pretty good start, but I think it's going to take a lot of work to regulate these.
Something else that we hear about every day in terms of health is you've got to get omega fatty acids into your diet. There's two predominant kinds. There's omega-3s and there's omega-6s. Omega-3s are always taken to be the good fatty acids. Omega-6, maybe not so much. And there is some new information linking omega-6s with a very aggressive form of breast cancer. What's that all about?
Yes, omega-6 is very inflammatory, very commonly found in seed oils, and seed oils have been all the controversy recently. Now, this new study from Cornell shows the clearest link we have so far between seed oils and cancer. So what these researchers found is that linoleic acid, which is an omega-6 fatty acid loaded in seed oils like sunflower, soybean, and corn oil, can actually stimulate and fuel the production of triple-negative breast cancer, which is a very aggressive form of cancer. And so far, skeptics about this whole association between seed oils and cancer have said, well, we don't have an exact mechanism to prove this. Well, now these researchers have shown or have proposed the mechanism that linoleic acid activates the mTORC1 pathway, which is a master switch for cancer tumor proliferation. And the problem with these omega-6 fatty acids is they're so prevalent in our Western diet, in ultra-processed foods, in seed oils. Restaurants are using them. And John, there's over 2 million new cases of cancer being projected for this year alone in the U.S. I think this study is a wake-up call for us to pay attention to what we're putting inside our bodies.
In terms of that, I put together a list of the top seed oils. This is known as the Big 8: canola oil, corn oil, cottonseed, grapeseed oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, safflower, rice bran oil, peanut oil. A lot of these things we're being told are very healthy. You and I were talking about this last week.
Yeah.
You love a really good cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil.
Single origin in glass containers.
I have been cooking high heat with grapeseed oil, but I'm told that I should switch that to avocado oil.
Avocado oil has a very high cooking point, so you can use it. It doesn't oxidize. And olive oil is very heart healthy. Now, avocado and olive oil both have the high anti-inflammatory omega-3s as opposed to omega-6. It's all about the ratio of omega-3 versus 6 versus 9. And we know at this point we have to try to limit 6 or reduce our consumption as much as possible.
All right. You sold me. Next time I go to Costco, a big thing of avocado oil.
There you go.
Good to see you, Doc. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.